All right, just a second, okay? I just need to get the. All right. Because I already forgot doing the Aquarius birthday forecast until somebody told me that they're already celebrating their birthday and it's already Pisces. All right, just give me a second. All right, so we'll start now. All right, Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Aquarius, welcome to your birthday forecast. I'm so sorry if this is already too late. Um, it's been one heck of a busy period or week. Been having some problems with the water pipes and tanks here. So the maintenance, they always, create all these noises, and even though you cannot really hear it, um, it kind of distracts me from reading. All right, so ooh, money coming in. So this is for this period until next year. Okay. Now, you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for like manifestations. I also feel like some of you are waiting to be with your family. All right. You'll be traveling, or somebody will be traveling to come and see you. I feel like it has been a while. Could be because of the COVID thing. It has been a while since you've been reunited with your relatives, and you're really looking forward. Could be that some of you are working in a different place or a different city, a country, and you are, like thinking whether it's gonna be, you know, whether it's something that is feasible at this moment, or should you just take them wherever you are right now, like just to, could be send them tickets, or could be just to, could be just to, what do you call this, I'm getting blank again, um just to send in transportation. All right, but money wise, you are gonna have, let me check, okay, you're gonna have a lot of changes, positive changes and movements. The only thing here is I feel like when it comes to moving home, moving your relatives, taking them with you. If you are if you're in overseas and you're planning to migrate your family wherever you are, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a problem. There might also be some delays. Now, if you just live in a city, transporting them or finding the right house, because you're going to be very busy for the entire year, and it will be so hard for you or difficult for you to find something that will be very suitable for, either for your budget or for your time. The budget is not a problem, but I feel like you want to buy a new house, not just lease. Wow. So the good news here is your money will be increasing, money will be flowing. I know that it has been really dry and rough for the past few years or past few months, okay? But now is the time for you, the universe will be opening you up for new opportunities. There are some humps and bumps. I feel like your family relations and family, relative stuff, it's not going to be, it's not going to be smooth this year. But when it comes to other relationships, friendships, networks, expanding your business networks, that is where things are going to be like, expanding more. You will also be known to whatever it is that you do for a living, or you're going to be invited to a public speaking. You're going to be more of a, what do you call this, like an icon, okay? And you will also be invited more to some leadership seminars or trainings, okay? If you're also into sales, oh my god, you're going to be making a whole lot of money, and you will be reaching, and not just reaching, might be you will be exceeding your quota. Okay. So I just feel like, just give me a second. Just want to close this. There are some workers that are actually working outside, and yeah, I don't want them to peek through what I'm doing. All right. So now the only thing here is the changes. Be careful of the month of May, June, September, October. Okay, those are just the 4 months. Now, peak months will be, I feel like March, this coming March, and the July, August. If you want to, like buy a new house, up for a loan, or apply for a new job, those are the months that you really need to seize. Now, September until the rest of the year. December will be like really, really slow. I mean, it might also reach up to the point that it might be even dry. Okay, just give me a second. So just save, okay, for before the last quarter of the year, just save whatever you can. Your money will be flowing smoothly. I mean, it's okay if you want to buy or upgrade a few things in your house. Could be your car that it's really time for you to change it. Some of you might be driving an old Acura. I feel like it's time for you to upgrade. Okay, you also need to change your tires. Car accidents this year will be very prevalent, especially if you travel for a living, or like travel by land, or if you're an Uber truck driver. Be careful. Also, be careful of being hit by a lightning in an open field, or could be near the window or something like that, or electrocuted. Okay. Um, you will also be close to some people that has um some tensions or some ill intentions, people that have some psychological problems. You might also, if you live in in a building apartment, you might also want to get to know your neighbors, because there is somebody there. I'm picking up a prowler, or probably someone who's what do you call it, um pedophile. Okay, you might want to get to know your neighbors. This person looks very decent, sophisticated, looks smart. You wouldn't even notice that this person does a such thing. Okay, so if you do have small kids, please be careful. Watch out your kids. Do not entrust them with any strangers. If you have to get your fly your relatives just to take care of your kids, I feel like it might cost you, but it's worth it. Okay. So let's take a look now for the rest of your finances. The world. Oh, we'll be doing a 12 card. I am telling you, your work is going to be such a breeze. I feel like the only thing that I can see that you have to sacrifice for a little bit will be your personal time with your family. Yeah, personal time with your family. And I feel like there will be frequent scorning. Okay, like, you're always busy, you don't have time for us, it's all about money, it's all about like this, it's all about like that. Okay, so I just feel like you need to be a little bit more careful, okay, in neglecting your domestic chores or domestic obligations. If you don't want to, if you don't want your problems to get even bigger, or if you don't want to get your family into, like cracking or breaking apart. Um, I also feel like there are two things. Either you will be traveling a lot because this is what your company will be requiring you to, or you cannot even travel for leisure because you will always be, entangled with some business related stuff or trips. Okay. But in overall, you will have a very tremendous, active, flourishing, and, like outflowing money, praises, public recognition, probably promotions, getting the right kind of job. Or, if you'll be starting out from a small offer, it will be growing. You might also get an increment 3 times in a year. Okay. So, sounds good, looks good, feels good. All right. So, let's take a look now. Be careful of somebody who will be setting you up for some like a failure. Somebody will try to seduce you, but this person's intention is just to humiliate you. All right. This is for your love life, for couples, and then I'll be doing for singles. Okay. I'm not going to be doing an extended for this, so all of the details pretty much will be here. All right. So this year I feel like just okay, hold on. Okay, some of you will have a very short temper over your problems and over some things that you feel like is kind of repetitive. Let's say, for example, you've already forgiven your person for adultery or being a philanderer, and they just keep on doing it over and over again. You're just gonna walk away. No words, nothing. You're just gonna walk away. Now, you will also be the judge of your own situation. Okay, there are some people who will try to influence you. Oh, this is what you should do. This is where you should, do it. That yada yada yada. And it seems like you're gonna be a little bit defensive, and you feel like, no, I'd be the judge of that. Okay, I have my own judgment. I can see things, but the problem here is sometimes your logic and your emotions do mix together. That most of the time you become more emotional than being logical. So please be careful. Okay, there's nothing wrong if you'll be listening to their advices, but still at the end of the day, your thoughts are the one that you should be listening more, okay, or relying on. um I also feel like some of you will be opting for like a final separation if you've been like on and off breaking and break up, make up, break up and make up. This year I feel like this is going to be the final breakup. Okay, Venus retrograde is already over, but I feel like your miseries should be over too. You are entangled in a relationship that is very unhealthy, more likely something that just keeps on rolling repetitively, something that just keeps on, rolling over and over again. And you feel like, you know what, I'm done. Enough is enough. I've, I've had my share of all our miseries. I've tried to help you out. I've tried to do this. I've tried to do that, but it's still, you don't really cooperate with me on how to rebuild our foundation for the sake of our kids. So, like, let's just move past this and get it over with. Okay. Just go wherever, whatever makes you happy. and whatever defines you. So let me do the sign to sign first. Okay. Before, this is for couples. Before I do the singles. All right. Aquarius, this is for couples. Okay. Aquarius dealing with Aries. Oh, and you're also going to find out that your partner either has another child from an outside relationship or will be having a child from an outside relationship. If they're already vasectomized, then this is not for you. All right, Aries. You listen to Aries to Aquarius, Aquarius to Aries. Your partner listens more to what other people are saying, and what other people were talking about, or whatever they feel like is right for both of you, they listen to that more. And this is something that's been burdening you because you feel like, since when did our lives become the business of other people? Our lives are our lives, our home, our marriage, our relationship, our children. Those are our problems and those are our business. So you've been having a lot of problems lately because your person feels like, oh, my mother said this. Oh, my sibling said this and that. Oh, my best friend said this. We should try this. It's like your entire relationship is basically hanging on a string. So you're not, you don't know what to do anymore. You don't know what to think anymore. And you're already having a hard time straightening things up. All right. So you are already giving up on the situation because you feel like, you know what? If what other people are saying are much more important to you than my opinions and my thoughts, then I feel like it's much better for you to be with other people. So there's a possibility of separation. Taurus. Taurus is being arrogant, cut off, and dry. It's like they don't want to listen to any of you, whatever you say. There's also a pattern of possibly cheating or an affair in the past, either you or your person. And one of them is just, like acting like they don't really care. All right. See, I told you the Ten of Swords came out here. Okay, there is a pattern of an affair, a betrayal in the past, and your person either couldn't forgive you or you couldn't forgive your person. So both of you, instead of you like working things out, going in a couples therapy, trying to compromise again, trying to be humble, like keep on apologizing until your partner will be able to forgive you. But no, both of you are just being arrogant, being egocentric or egotistic, and nothing is happening. But the two of you are still together, but you're just making each other lives miserable and hellish. All right, so it's time to free yourself up. It's time for you to make a decision. Gemini 1822. Sorry, so I'll just do the timestamp later on. Gemini, it's time for you to contain your energy, be more grounded, try to keep your feet flat on the ground, be more humble. Whatever success that you'll be getting or that you will be achieving, please try to remember who are the people that were there for you during those times that you were nobody and during those times that no one wants to help you out. So I feel like you need to rework on things. Both of you could be that you both have same egos. Both of you have, like different priorities. Both of you have different types of situation or job, but this is something that's been getting in the way. Let's say, for example, you're a vice president and your person is like a chairman or president. So, okay, so who's going to clean the house? Who's going to clean the dishes? Who's going to cook who? Who's going to look after the kids? Who's going to drop off the kids? Who's going to attend the, I don't know, the basketball thing or the play, or whatever it is. So, both of you are feeling like, oh, I'm busy, like, the CEOs this and, this and that, this and that, this and that. So I just feel like both of you needs to be a little bit more humble. You might be bosses outside of your works. Okay. You might be someone else outside of your work or sorry, outside of your house, not work, sorry, outside of your house. But when it comes to your home, you will have that equality. You need to maintain that equality. Otherwise, what's going to happen to you is that you will just become more strangers, towards one another, and this will just break apart their relationship. Cancer, Cancer, it's like you feel isolated. You've already given up a lot of your, could be a lot of your friends, your social life. You're no longer going out with your friends. You can't even see your friends. You can't even talk to your friends. You can't even talk to your relatives. It's like your social life just become too stagnant, and you are getting so bored out of it. Okay, you're used to being exposed to other people, but your partner is just way too conservative. Okay, could be this is Cancer to Aquarius, Aquarius to Cancer. Okay, take however it resonates. And you've been having a lot of hard times making your partner understand that, look, we also need some other people. We also need to talk to other people. We cannot just live just the two of us. You cannot just isolate me because you miss the good old times. Not that you're going to be hanging out with your friends, partying, going out in a bar and drinking and binging and stuff. No, you just need to vent out sometimes, see your friends, and, you know, just unwind. Now, Leo 2128. Leo, you're wishing for reestablishing your relationship, okay, your marriage, and you are wishing for things to become much more sturdier. You feel like somehow you're already growing apart. There's like too much tensions going on. Not to mention that you're also having some issues with your in-laws. Okay. And there are times that you feel so alone in this relationship, either you, Leo, or Aquarius. So you feel like your person is just like all about what they want, all about what they know is right, but they're not really minding or working into making you happy or giving you what else that you need. It's not just about the material stuff, but you also need them as your partner. Okay. Virgo, Virgo, you're being too giving and understanding to the extent that you are already being abused by your partner, or it could be Aquarius to Virgo. Okay, Judgment, the Empress. Some of you might also be pregnant. Okay, or you're wishing to be pregnant. I feel like even if you will get pregnant, you're not like those pregnant women, that are very feisty, and they're very, what do you call this, they're very arrogant. Okay, it's like they just want to get into a fight, and there is a rumble, you can definitely send them off, okay, to that part, or to that fight. But you, yeah, just give me a second. All right, but with you, it's like things are just gonna be so, smooth, normal. So you're being understanding and being too lenient with your partner, and you want to surprise your partner. Could be Aquarius to about your pregnancy, which I feel like the latter will be very surprised because this is something that they're not really expecting. Libra, the two of you are very concentrated into money. It's all about money and finances. But what about love? Some of you also needs to spend time with your kids, okay? Even if it's just like simple staying at home, watching football or cartoons, or something like that. All right, the Tower of the World of the Lovers. You're not even paying attention to your partner. You're all about money. Yes, money is good. Money will be great. This is Aquarius to Libra. Libra to Aquarius. Take however it resonates. And it seems like you need to pay attention more to your to your spouse. Could be sometimes that they are just intentionally trying to get your attention, but you're not really giving it to them. So I feel like just try to bend a little bit, just to attend to their needs before this whole problem and tension um, will escalate. All right, so Scorpio, there's somebody from the past that you really need to heal. Could be an Aquarius that will try to come back, or could be Aquarius. Scorpio from the past will be coming back. Oh, the King of Cups. You feel so stuck with this person until now. Okay. You feel so stuck with this person. And even though now you're already married, it seems like this is kind of getting in the way, because there's a part of you that you cannot really give in or 100% offer to your person. And your person feels like they have someone else, because I can't really feel like I'm the only one. Even though the two of you are together, they feel like that there's still someone else inside your heart. So please clarify it and please clear your intentions, as this will create a different sort of karma in your marriage. Sagittarius. Sagittarius to Aquarius, Aquarius to Sag, your person is playing tricks on you. And, every time that they are going to start acting very sweet and languid and very thoughtful and passionate or something like that, it means that they're trying to clean their hands or wash their hands over something that they have done right behind you. Three of Swords, Four of Cups, and Two of Swords. I told you that sometimes you misread their signals, you misread their intentions, and you misread some of the things that they've been like showing versus the one that they are claiming or saying. Listen more to your gut instinct. Your person is cheating on you. Uh, I mean Aquarius if you're with the Sag. Sorry. Ooh, Capricorn. Capricorn, you're walking away. Even if you have a family with this person, or Aquarius to Capricorn, Capricorn to Aquarius, but one of you will be walking away from the other, regardless if you already have kids together. You've already learned the truth. Capricorn, you can have your own money, you can rely on your own, you don't need anyone to support you, and you can definitely take care of yourself. Okay. So I feel like at this time, you need to be a little bit more um stronger. Okay, be more stronger, be more mentally aware. Aquarius to Aquarius, you want to get remarried, or if you're not yet married, then you want to get married. And if you are, like you're already settled, I feel like you will also be moving to a brand new place or brand new house. It's just that you're beating yourself up just to give luxurious things to your partner. I just hope that they'll be very appreciative of that. All right. Page of Swords, Eight of Cups. Somebody is walking away. Oh my God. Okay. So if ever that you're not going to be giving what you want to your partner will be walking away. Could be that they really hated the life that you give to them. Very materialistic. Now, Pisces, changes are coming in. You're so afraid of the changes that are happening in your life right now in your job, but your partner seems like they're not really understanding whatever it is that you are going through. You're wishing for them to at least console you or give you a moral support instead of judging you. Okay. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Aquarius is already looking for an option or looking for something to, for some ways on how to help you up. So please don't think that they're not doing anything and they're just sitting there watching you suffer. Okay, now singles, let's take a look. Singles. Singles, your finances will get even better this year, but I feel like because of your tight schedule, it will be very impossible for you to meet somebody that will be a perfect match. All right, someone will try to seduce you. Be careful. 10 of, oh my God, somebody might also just snatch you. If you're already dating someone, this person will be pushing you into getting married, or, like this person will try to rush you into just to settle down because they're so afraid of losing you, which is, I feel like that's really selfish. Even though you're not yet married, you're not yet ready, this person will force you like, okay, I thought you loved me. I thought we're into this. I thought that we are, like this and like that. But this person is only trying to trap you. They're not being true and honest with you, especially if you're with an air sign, Gemini, Aries, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, hold on. 21 cards. You will be prioritizing your success over your sex life or your love life. So even if there is somebody who really wants to get married to you or who really wants to marry you, you're just going to be escaping. Okay. All right. So singles, you're going to be dating somebody who will be rushing you into a relationship or who will be dragging you into getting married right away. Whereas you feel like, no, like this is not what I want. I'm not yet at that point. I'm not yet at this stage. I am still enjoying my freedom and my being my bachelor or being me bachelorette, or like still choosing, having a lot of options. And this person, if you're not going to be compromising or you're not going to be listening to them, they might force you into, I don't know, doing something that you're not even ready. So please be very careful when it comes to workplace. Be careful of sexual harassments. uh Somebody will be giving an indecent proposal, more likely like a boss. And if you're not going to be going down there with them, they might also blackmail you. So please be careful. Um, be careful of walking down the dark alleys. Okay, somebody has been stalking you and somebody's been keeping an eye on you. Okay, I'm not really sure if this is somebody that you know, somebody that from the past, but I feel like this person lives near you, been watching over you. Even they're even using binoculars just to watch you. Okay, wherever you go, what time do you wake up, what time do you eat, how many minutes or how long do you stay in the bathroom and something like that, which is really creepy. So this person has been like stalking you for quite some time. I don't feel like they mean any harm, but they just have this magnetic attraction towards you, which is, I feel like it's more a fatal attraction. So please be very careful. Also, be careful with small cuts that might lead into a bigger infection. Okay. Fire signs, you need to be careful with fire signs this year. Any, okay, especially if you're gonna be working and being in a relationship together, or like you're working with somebody that you are, oh sorry, being in a relationship with somebody that you're working. Be careful of crossing the water, swimming in the water, or um what do you call this, sailing. Water is not going to be advisable for you for this year. Okay, so please be very careful. If you're dating an air sign, there is a possibility of them being, like rushing you into things that you're not yet ready, especially if they have Sagittarius as their moon rising. If you are with a water sign, this person will be very emotional, like very clingy and needy. And, at first they will try to impress you, but there's more than meets the eye. Okay. There's, I don't know. It's like, on the surface, they look so full, they look so promising and stuff, but on the inside, it's kind of hollow. Okay. It's echoing. Now, if you're with an earth sign, temper and your time for work or your time together is going to be a problem, but I don't see any separation. And if you're with okay, air, water, fire, and earth, it's already complete, right? Yeah, water will be very clingy and needy. Fire will be all about fire will be all about what do you call this? All about their needs. But your sexual fire inside of your sexual passion will be burning up inside of you with this fire sign. I mean, you can do a lot of positions. True love, it's going to be by the end of the year, last quarter of the year. True love and long lasting relationship. Until then, the rest of the year will be full of thorns and heartbreaks. So don't expect that things will be that easy for you. Okay, when it comes to love. Now let's take a look lastly at your health. Be careful of being nauseous, especially when you're on top or when you're in an elevated place. Um, Chances of falling, breaking your feet or bones. And it seems like you also need to keep your distance from your relatives or from other people, because I can see that you will be induced with a virus that will be hard to cure. It's not COVID, it's something else. Be careful of water or lead poisoning, okay, or contaminated water, or blood poisoning as well. And be careful of kidney infections, kidney and bladder infections, okay. Um, air Airborne diseases is also going to be prevalent this year, skin irritations and skin problems, but you will be healing right away. uh you also need to declutter, okay. um you will also start feeling demented, not sorry, not demented. It's like you're gonna have like a lot of forgetfulness, or feeling blank, or feeling spaced out, or you feel like, like temporary amnesia thing. Okay. It's more of because of the stress. Also check out with your eyesight. Some of you, when you're overstressed, when you're heartbroken, you tend to shut down. And if your vision starts blurring, better go and check out with your doctor. Okay. And we'll see you again next year for another birthday forecast, and blessings to you. If you want to talk to me live at the phone or live at the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaclaireangel.net. All right. Have a great year.